we have many opportunities to balance, heal, integrate the chakric expressions. We live in a complicated life, a life that's complicated by the tensions that we experience within ourselves and between us and others. And all of these are sourced from, or emanate from, all of these experiences emanate from a source. And the source is the bindu, or the center of the chakra, that you could say is the Lord or the governor or the underlying principle that is given expression, multiple, multifold, multiple leveled expressions from that source. That's the complication. Now, the complication can't be solved by being more complicated, by coming up with some real complicated way of controlling and manipulating the experience. I'm sure you know that. I'm sure I've learned that and forgotten it pretty much every few minutes. The attempt to manipulate existence is the very symptomology of complication, and it just intensifies the complication, which is noticing it is the key. And so we want to notice when the tension arises and to begin to discern, using, in this case, these three frames of safe, centered, and strong. Like they're discernment aids that help shift our focus from how can I make this go away or control this, to what's calling me here? Am I being called to cultivate and deepen a sense of safety? Am I being called to cultivate like just a somatic ground? These are all related, obviously, because they're all from the same chakra. Am I being called to feel the strength of my inner authority? This is a way of beginning to rewind the complicated expression of our life back to its source code, deeper and deeper towards the bindu, or the center of the chakra. The experience of being unsafe, psychologically and emotionally. I'm not saying if someone's, running at you with a baseball bat, it's probably also good to be grounded and centered in your own authority so you can move quickly and decisively in ways that support your safety. Clear physical threats aside, we want to be able to notice the shifts in our somatic experience into this felt sense of unsafe. That's the call to reshift to safe. We want to notice the embodied somatic, ungrounded, uncentered. That's the call to rewind towards the ground and the centeredness. And the same for our inner authority. Are we feeling fragile, small, extremely vulnerable, that's a call to rewind to that inner authority. And this is a training process for us. It's a training to begin to recode our, oh, that's the word, first responders. You know, we have a whole team of first responders in our psyche, in our body, and they're like, run, everything's in trouble, you know, it's an emergency. They're first responders. We want to have the trained first responders that know how to stay safe in themselves, grounded, strong, and then rewind back more and more fully to that sense, towards the center of the Saturn or the root chakra, from which we can then make wise choices.